What is going on? What's going on? What's up? It is the Kevolution. Another high and drunk evening probably that's going to be for me. So I apologize in advance. I got Lil Rodnee in the building. Man, this kind of came like on the fly. I didn't know if we was going to be doing this quick.
Yeah, me neither, man.
It's kind of. Why you change the name, man? Oh, I'm taking it back. What you change the name for?
Because Loso was somebody I didn't wish to know anymore.
Is that good or bad? Is that bad?
It's fucking terrible.
Man, how long it take y'all to get here?
Alright, 50 minutes.
50 minutes, that ain't bad. I think the record was like from the 757. I think that was the record, man. But I'm glad to have you in here, man. So this is kind of like, it's not a traditional interview. I know sometimes you go on these interview shows and these podcasts and it's like the same kind of cliche sort of thing. But nah, man, we just gonna talk about shit and, it is what it is. You got the family up in here.
Yeah, man, I bring the gang every time we pull out here.
Man, I ain't expect that. Us playing musical chairs up here. I saw everybody come like, oh shit, can we get everybody in here?
Come on now.
Coming from the cookout. Man, I was at the show, man. The show in Richmond.
Yeah.
You scared?
Well, I scared. Hell, no, I already do that shit.
Yeah, man. Everybody that come in, they usually, anytime I talk about the show, they get nervous.
Yeah, I used to be, bro, but it's like, I don't know. Something came from within me and I'd be ready. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be a little bit 5% nervous. But then 5%. I get there, I'm ready to get it.
What you be thinking about?
If I'm gonna fuck up or not.
Man, nobody's gonna know. Like, nobody's gonna know.
I'm gonna know. And that's what killed me the most, cause like, I'm sorry to get off topic real quick.
Alright, look, I told you, we going non-linear with this, man, so.
Cause like, with the wardrobe and shit, I ain't gonna speak on, fuck it. This rubber band in my head. I'm like, man, I don't wanna wear that shit, don't match my music. Ain't nobody gonna see. Like, I'm just.
Are you trying about you?
Yes. I know. If I know, everybody knows, dog.
I'm gonna try not to get you in trouble tonight, because you know.
Hey, bro, sometimes you gotta sleep in the doghouse. I gotta sleep outside.
But you in love, bro. She your manager.
Nah. I'm my own manager now.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Don't even get signed. Man.
That's independent, man. I mean, you figure when you figure out what to do and type of shit, like what the fuck I'm gonna sign. If I get the buzz how I want to get the buzz, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When I get the buzz, how I'm gonna get the buzz. You know what I'm saying? Pay somebody for it.
That's the best way to do it. Keep the money in your pocket, man. Everybody getting fucked in these labels, man. Everybody wants to get the deal now, but like in 2023, you don't really need to go chasing no deal now.
Nah, shit different now. Very different.
How do you try to keep yourself grounded? Because a lot of the people that come in here, or if they've recorded here or done a podcast, it's like they kind of switch based off of what everybody else is doing because they panic. They see shit ain't necessarily going the way they want it to, so they just resort to just biting somebody else. So
somebody always told me, man, pick the road, let's travel. You feel what I'm saying? I can't, like, for real, when I'm doing this shit, bro, I don't see nobody else. I don't see no competition. I don't even really listen to the radio, bro, for real.
God damn it, but you was on the radio.
Yeah, and I listen to it for that certain amount of time, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, I'm still up there, you feel me? Like, I don't listen to it, because I don't want to hear nobody else style, swag, shit. I want to talk about what the fuck I got going on, you feel me? Stay in my own lane.
So what happens when you get that feature? Do you feel like, depending on the artist that it is, do you have to go and listen to the new shit to understand what they doing, or are you like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do on this feature?
I mean, nah, because I kind of stay relevant. You feel me? If I move accordingly, I stay like I'm still. I feel like I'm 16 still. Honestly speaking, bro, I do, man. Like I'm still young at heart, dog. Like
you a lot younger than me, man.
Come on, man.
You a lot. We
ain't gonna start talking about age though. We're gonna throw no numbers out there.
Man, you way younger than me. So what's the joint you got on the radio?
4 bars.
You like it? Is that do you think that's like out of every track you've done, is that the one that you think is like?
I mean, yeah, honestly, like before you hit the radio, before I send it anywhere, I was just letting people hear it in the car. I can be uncensored. I can be myself in it, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I cuss like to say that. I always let motherfuckers hear that shit. And everybody like, yo, that shit a radio hit. Like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But then when that shit start booming, like, I'm like, shit,
how do you put that together? Like, cause I know a lot of people, there's no concept. They just kind of go in and whatever they hear, they just go off of that. But some people, it's like they hear a track and then they got to plan it out. They're going to plan how the verse is going to go. But some people, they just like, as soon as they hear the beat, they just go right on in.
Yeah, it was like real orthodox. I had just bought the Cadillac. So it was that kickback Jaxon shit. I was drinking and shit. We went to the studio. I wrote that shit in there.
How long it take you?
How long it took? It went long.
Same day.
Yeah.
That's a talent. That's a talent. Shit, even I be working on shit and then I gotta stop and come back like a week later.
When I lock in, I locked in. Like, that's why I don't like to be bothered and shit when I'm doing music. Because it's like this shit that I really be saying, like, it come off my chest and what's really going on in my life. Like, you feel me? Like, there's no cap in this shit. It's no bullshit. Like, and sometimes, like,
what?
June.
Yeah, he close enough. Yeah,
oh, my bad. And sometimes JDVA's princess will be like, you saying too much of this, and the third.
Man, don't get yourself in no trouble.
And then I gotta watch what I say on certain shit, bro, because she be like, nigga get the side eye shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm talking about my past. I ain't talking about no present. Like, you know, shit get wicked.
Why you don't want to do it? Why you be stopping?
I mean, it be certain stuff that he say, I know it's shade. I know it's be about us or me, per se. And it be some shade, and that's why he get the side eye.
And I thank you for saying that. You said certain shit like so that lets you know everything I say on these motherfucking tracks is the truth.
Yes, yeah.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Too true. No, some of it's good, but some of it be like shade, especially if I done made a man one day.
I'm just speaking how I feel.
Yeah, and he go upstairs and he go record and
God
say
damn,
some shit. And I be like, we just went through that. Like,
why lie? Keep it a man.
God damn, you gonna release? You release
I mean,
it?
because
Has he released something about you?
Nah, hell no. I ain't gonna say no, not gonna release it. Yeah, it's not yet. Because at the same time, we're the same token. Certain shit you be going through, other people be going through it. So help a motherfucker out.
That's true though.
Yeah, that's true. I get mad about it sometimes, but
I
talk about him in my music when I write songs. So.
Y'all don't say names about each other.
No.
Y'all just hear this shit about
you talk about me and your music.
Sometimes, yeah.
Damn, that's the first time you admit it.
we keeping it real.
Damn, bitch, keep it real from the jump. The fuck? You just keeping it real.
Y'all got songs together?
Yeah, we got songs together.
Man, I ain't even know y'all had songs together.
Yeah. What the No, she went on that joint. I was about to say the Life Ain't Fair. That's the first video you ever shot of mine. Life Ain't Fair. She won.
You was on it?
No, she went up there. I was thinking about something.
You
was on Life Ain't Fair? Yeah, she was on Life Ain't Fair.
She was.
I don't know.
I was in the background of Life.
What you was saying?
Just harmonies, and then Fuck the Game, and Sun's Eyes.
Yeah, you definitely was on Sun's Eyes. You did a thing on Sun's Eyes.
Where's the joint album? Jay-Z and Beyonce had the joint album.
We haven't worked that out.
You shook that cup off me. No, y'all should do that though. Put it out as like a mixtape.
It got quiet in this bitch.
No, I'm serious. That's the advantage you got when you got somebody that is like as fully locked in on their music as you is. So shoot, if y'all did that shit, y'all could pull that off.
Probably could. We could.
Or at least just record it now and then when the time is right, just release it. And then at least you already have it done.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do it.
Come on, bro.
He like, yeah. I'm gonna be pushing that for the next couple of months.
Come on,
what? So who you influenced off of? Well, even before you even answer that, are you happy with the state of hip hop right now?
No.
You're not?
Terrible.
Why not? Like, is there something in particular?
You motherfucking niggas be talking about dumbass shit. And then they got, for real, bro. And then you talk about dumbass shit, like the blind leading the blind. That's what the fuck this shit is, bro.
But that's what's selling, man.
That's
unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but
somebody gonna put a stop to it, and I gotta hint who the fuck his name is. You feel me? Fuck that. We gotta go back to Birdman, Cash Money, and goddamn 2000s. You hear me?
You taking it back when they used to have the dollar sign.
I was about to say something. You laugh. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead and say it.
You already know I was going with it.
Go ahead and say it.
Nope, I ain't gonna say it.
Man, it's getting bad out there. It's getting bad. And you know it's gonna get worse. So I hope you're ready.
Before it get better.
Who you rocking with then? I know a lot of new stuff ain't really your taste, but is anybody that you kind of rocking with?
I'm gonna say the same shit, Lil Baby. He be talking about shit like he really talk about something, bro. You feel me? Like he stand for something.
We was talking earlier, and I remember we had talked about how NBA is starting to regret a lot of the shit that he said.
Yeah.
So is that kind of going to be like the new, not the new thing? I don't want to say he's not genuine because he probably is. But do you think as he does that, more rappers going to be a little bit more conscious?
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, when you got these young motherfuckers, 20, 21, 22, 23, like I ain't gonna say a lot of motherfuckers won't raise right. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I was raised right. What's the best way to say that shit? I learned what to do by seeing somebody else do some dumb ass shit. Okay. So I was like, you got to do better than that. Got to be better than that. So, like I had a fucked up childhood. You feel me?
So I know you was in the life, but you didn't let the life consume you. In other words,
it did, but to a certain point where I woke the fuck up. But I always had the genuine heart. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I did some shit, but you know what I'm saying? It won't never like just that ignorant dumbass shit. Like, it was always love involved in that shit. Like, nigga, I always had a heart to go. You feel me?
You try to save people. You'd be one of the few.
Yeah, I try to save a lot of motherfuckers. Let me tell you something about saving a motherfucker who don't want to be saved. That shit gonna kill you 10 times over. That shit gonna hurt you worse than it's gonna hurt them.
In what way? Like if you the waste of trying to save them, or when you finally save them, there's no appreciation of it.
I'm gonna keep it bad. I ain't never saved nobody. All I did was try. You can't save nobody who don't want to be saved. And that's what hurt me the most. I feel like I put my time and effort in some bullshit. Like I could have went to fuck somewhere else and did something else.
That makes sense. Do you put a lot of that in your music? A lot of like not verbatim, but experiences that.
Yeah, that's a fact. A lot of experience, bro. Everything I talk about is experience. Like, I got some, like, it's a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of songs, bro, that I forgot about. Fucked around, I was on FaceTime with JD today, and she was playing them shit. So I'm like, damn, you goddamn. I asked, I said, who the fuck are you, the Library of Congress? Because you got all this shit that I lost forever.
How long ago was it? What is the tracks that?
Man, probably like, some of them was like 10 years.
You ain't released that shit.
Fuck no. God. And I don't feel like I should release it now, bro. Cause like times have changed. It's not the same vibe type shit. Like it's. I feel like I could do it, but I got to revamp it, put a little extra oomph in it.
So lyrically, it's fine, but you say it from sound wise, or is it just?
I mean, I would say both sides, lyrically and sound wise. Like it'll fly, but I got to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Put some hydraulics on that bitch. Put some 24s on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's riding stock right now. I mean, it was a different time era.
10 years ago, man. God, why didn't you release it? I mean, I can see why you thinking whether or not you can release it now because of the, changing times, but
I didn't release it because I ain't had a mind frame to release that shit. Like, I was really fucked up, bro. Like, the shit I'm doing now, like, I won't do it. You feel me? Like, I'm woke as a bitch right now.
And
bro.
you knew he had this stuff, and you.
Well, yeah, some of the stuff, some of it's still relevant, some of it's still good, and he could actually release some of it now. But like he said, gotta go in and revamp it. But yeah, I knew about it.
You ain't forced him to put it out.
Well, you can't.
Here we go.
You can't really force somebody.
Here we go.
To do something.
Wait a minute, it sounds like there's a story behind them albums.
Well, he has grown a lot as far as being an artist, but like, he had to get to a certain point in his life where he wanted to push everything. So, yeah.
I'm proud of you, man.
She say pushing, I tell you that shit the other day, man. I was like, always like, oh, okay, let's do this, let's do that. I ain't never do. I said, man, fuck this shit. Let me put the money behind this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit done. Like, I teach you all the time, kid, how much this cost? How much that cost?
You do, man.
Then I fall back for 6 months, but since we started recently, I'm constantly, hey, yo, we about to do this, we're going to do that.
I give it to you. You was consistent. But has there ever been moments where you wanted to say fuck it? Because I know for me personally, I've been doing music for a while, and a lot of times, especially now, it's like, you know what, fuck this shit. Like it's too, I've invested too much time, money. I still feel like I'm in the same spot. The times is changing right from up underneath me. Fuck it, I don't want to do it no more.
And I'm glad you said that because it's a point I want to prove. You know, we went to the joint in Tappahannock last weekend, right?
Yeah.
And I had said something, and my mama got on my ass about what I said.
What'd you say?
And June got on my ass about what I said. When I said, because I was in the wrong place for what I said. When I said about the $250,000 business shit, I said that to say this. It's a $250,000 business, right? But at this point, it's not making $250,000. You feel what I'm saying? But it's getting better, and that's a year's progress. It will be a $250,000 business. What I was trying to say is, it's the same shit. Cause like a lot of times, I felt like, oh, this business ain't gonna make it. This gonna happen. This, that, and the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit was looking crazy. My point behind that was with the music shit. Cause I'm strictly here to motivate motherfuckers. When shit looking crazy, you don't stop because it's a fucking business. You keep going and you keep going and you keep going through trial and error type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And shit is gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the point with this shit now where it's like, regardless of what it's spent, how late we up, where the fuck we got to go, or what the fuck we got to do, you got to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Because eventually that shit gonna get right. You just got to keep consistent at that shit. Like, you gonna hit hurdles, you gonna get knocked the fuck out, you gonna be on the ground like, oh, what the fuck just happened? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get up and keep moving, because if you stop, like you said, yes, I had a lot of fuck it moments, but seeing that shit transpire and take off, the shit that me and her got going on, it was like, damn, so if I stay consistent at something, regardless of the fuck, what the fuck, like, nigga, we was in the dirt, assed out, you know what I'm saying? Like, how? Why the fuck did we do this? You feel what I'm saying?
It ain't a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling, but it's getting better. So it's like, if that shit worked out and it's starting to come to pass, then this shit'll work out. So why the fuck would I say fuck it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let you talk because I can.
No, man, look.
I can spit a book. You hear me?
Look. I'm just here, man. I'm
gonna keep talking then, man.
Shit, I'm just here.
Because like you say, the fucking mentality. Y'all been had a fucking mentality. Like, when one thing will go wrong in my life, I'm quick to say, fuck God ain't real. God ain't this shit for me. But as of now, like, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. And he told me earlier, don't speak on your personal life like too in depth. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm going through shit right now. You feel what I'm saying? But not once have I cursed my God, because that shit is in the word. It's in the good book. You feel what I'm saying? People think, oh, life going great, life going fucked up, God don't love me. No, it's not God. It's the devil, my nigga. He wants you to curse your God and to say F this.
I'm waiting for that gospel album.
Waiting
for that gospel album.
Hey, bro, I talk too much shit to ever get done with you.
No, I mean, we need that though, man.
I ghostwrite that motherfucker for somebody.
Why would you do it?
What you mean? Because I'm on a whole nother wave and a level. And it's like when you start dipping in other barrels and shit, you feel what I'm saying? You limit yourself to shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be limited. I'm going to talk this gangster shit. And I'm going to tell people what to do, but I can't. That's just something I can't do. Because like, I feel like if I cross over, I know if I cross over, that's not even the joint that I want to be.
If you did cross over, what would you cross over to?
Pop gangster. I'm about to get a new joint.
Pop though, for real?
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't have expected that. Man.
I got a song right now. I had with the fucking Young Land shit, right? It was a pop beat. On somebody, I ain't gonna say what was in it. But the guys that was in there, right? When the beat came on, they like, ha, they laughing and shit. Hey man, when I got on that motherfucking mic, they was like, damn, like, you can do everything.
Not to expect you doing no pop album.
Yeah, man.
You
expected Michael
him?
Jackson type beat.
You expected him to do pop?
He's good. He's good at it.
Man, I'm surprised.
He's very versatile. He can do gangster, pop, R&B, everything.
You gonna put them all on one album, or you rather just keep one genre?
I'd rather put them all on one album.
Really?
Yeah. Cause it's like, it got my twist to it. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna always be Lil Rodnee. And I'm gonna be talking about what the fuck I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I can't explain.
Man, that'd be a hard one for me. How would you put that together? Like, if you're doing a multi-genre album, Because at least if you're doing an all rap album, you know the direction's pretty linear. But if you're doing a multi-genre album,
I don't even see it like that no task for me because it's like I pick different when I buy beats or when I get beats. It's be like I pick different shit. I don't just put myself in one genre. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that's just how I am. That's like the type of shit I like to go over here and I go over there and I come back around and I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I like music, so it's not about the genre for me. It's about the music and the quality of how it sounds.
pop, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just didn't think you would be interested in that.
Nah, you got to hear my kind of pop. This is a new kind of pop. This ain't the pop that you used to.
Man, you try to get multi-checks. You trying to get multi-checks, man.
I need them all, man.
How come ain't nobody in here drinking?
I'm drinking.
You drinking?
Yeah.
I'm going to take another shot or something. Usually somebody ends up drunk on these things.
That's gonna be you, y'all too.
I'm right now more high. Is that good?
I can't get you drunk.
Why not?
Why not?
Ass, bro.
Come on,
Who driving?
We ain't gonna spit on it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna spit. What they say? The first motherfucker to talk is the guilty one.
I got two designated drivers.
Two. So y'all straight then.
She's
Y'all
straight.
Somebody passed me that Kraken.
Oh God.
No, we would shoot. Me and Lauren, we drink that a lot.
But y'all at home, so. Look at him.
Hey,
look. Pat got to read that bitch
No.
way fast.
No, I'm gonna tell you the real good shit. that turkey.
That who?
That turkey right there.
I don't know, bro.
Man. I love it.
I want some though on the low though.
Go ahead, man. I'm telling you, it's not as bad. It's
But
nowhere
you
near.
gotta take a shot. Though,
It's nowhere near as bad as you think. Nowhere near as bad as you think.
Oh my God.
Talking about I'm dying.
See, he ain't driving, so he, you know.
They gotta keep me
Come
on.
on.
That's true. What's the closest you came to quitting though? You said that you had your fucking moments, but like when is like the closest you came to hanging it all up?
The way she just breathed over there, I'm gonna let her talk about it.
I think you
Was
might.
this recently?
I mean, it's been over
I think
the
he
course
might
of
trick
4
me.
years. It's been a few times. He'll be like, "Fuck it, I don't want to do this no more." And I'm
When I
like,
don't
"You
do
can't." Yeah, he don't want to do nothing for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and I'm like, "You have to keep the faith. Nothing happens overnight. It's gonna take time." Like I know artists, they took 2 years, 3 years, 5 years before they got their big break, and I'm like, "You gotta stick to it. You gotta be consistent and do the footwork and be in the streets." And he was like, "Nah, fuck that." But then
Was it like a situation, or was it just waiting for it? Just waiting
just
for
waiting for it. I think.
I mean, waiting
just-
for it and situations.
Yeah, and situations at the time. You know, if we're being honest, in the beginning, we didn't really have like the funds like that to invest. It takes a lot to invest, and so you know, I said, hey, well, I was doing in-home daycare, so I said, hey, let's go and open a facility or whatever.
This where y'all at now, or was this another location?
Where we at now is
Where you
what
at
I
now?
said. Let's go open, but we did it in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it, and everybody said, "Why are you doing that? That's so stupid." You know, to open in the middle of a pandemic or whatever. But you know, we were very goal driven, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to help a lot of families.
That's what I was gonna say. It's actually genius because
Yeah.
everybody else is probably closed up, so it's like.
Yeah, but let's not talk about the business.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But basically that's what ended up happening, and then he started seeing.
We can smoke in here. Okay, I had to make sure that.
He started seeing.
Yeah, I was
So
making
the
sure
only-
on their behalf,
the only-
not mine.
The only thing you can smoke in here is weed.
I was just making sure that it was fine.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
no,
smoke.
she did ask.
Oh, okay. I ain't hear her.
He just saw the blunt gun like, oh wait a minute, wait a minute.
But yeah, he at first was just very what's the word I'm looking for?
Find the word, huh?
I don't know, just
I ain't give a fuck.
yeah.
What you looking
There
like
you
that
go.
I'm-
It's
I'm-
2017.
I'm glad you brought the family, man. Glad you brought the family. You gonna introduce everybody?
Hey man, and my dog Pat right there,
What's up? What's happening?
Lexus. You see, I got my hand on her for an extra long time. I'm gonna let your ass slide tonight. And then we got JD, VA's Princess. Then we got my motherfucking dog right here. That's my oldest stepson, Jari.
That's support right there. I think that's the most we've had in here. That's some support right there.
Yeah, man, we ride like this everywhere we go.
It's like the team right here.
Yeah, you gotta keep the team. I like to keep positive energy around me, man.
I'm glad you still do. You've been doing this for a while, man. I'm glad you still doing it.
Yeah, I can't stop, man.
Cause most everybody I know, man, it's like they get frustrated and they just stop. So I'm glad you still doing it.
What is you saying over there?
He made it.
Yeah, I had to get that out. Like, what the fuck is you saying?
Favorite performance, man. What's the like out of every performance you've done? Which one is one he's like, yeah, this is the shit I'm never gonna forget.
Regardless of what the fuck went down, I had to say the last one, the one you came to.
Really?
Yeah.
That one.
My mama was there. That's the first show my mama ever been to.
That's the first one.
The first one.
Why she ain't been going all this time? God, man, I wouldn't look, yo. The way she rolled up there, I just figured she was at like 80% of them.
Nah, that was the first one she ever been to.
What made you get her to come out to that one?
I just called and asked her. I was like, man, she's like, I'm gonna come. So then some other shit fell through. I was like, man, you don't got to come. Cause like for real, I was like, the environment and shit and the way shit be going on. I just like, I don't want her to be there. Some shit happen, you know what I'm saying? She was like, no, my word is my bond. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. She pulled up.
That's why I'm there.
Yeah.
Shit happened.
I can't believe it's her first time coming to one of your shows, man.
Yeah, man. And once again, that's my nigga Pat over there, man.
This
probably gonna be the first and last time you see him. Only he know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You ain't gonna dive into that.
Nope. There ain't nobody business. You know what I'm talking about. We talking about that shit in the car. That's gonna be the first and the last time you see him. God damn it.
Man, I thought he was gonna go in on that, man.
Nope, I can't tell him that.
I play my
Just know when you get knocked the fuck out, it was him.
Hey, David, well, I'm glad you brought the family, man.
I'll look for it though.
Nah, that's a fact. We go to have a good time.
Yeah, but
I do this shit for my kids, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. My oldest son, bro, his mama died. I got custody of him. And that's what he said, bro, made me take it serious. My oldest son, his mama died. I got custody of him. My youngest son, his mama, she in the streets. So it came a point in my life where it's like I got to get this shit together for them. So how another motherfucker feel about me, Kevin, I don't got nothing to do with that shit. And I don't give a fuck. I don't see y'all. I got tunnel vision, bro. Fuck y'all, man.
Man, what you doing, man? You got these people mad.
I'm rapping my ass off. They know they ain't lyrical like me, bro. And I'm gonna start talking about that right now because I'm about to start a fucking war out of this bitch.
I gotta give you the advantage there because the issue I have with a lot of the new artists is that like the sound is what it sounds. You know, I mean the times change. The sound is what the sound is, but vocally behind it, like you said, they ain't really saying much of nothing. So I give you credit that even though you have the modern sound, which is, you know, the new sound, you combine that with like different type lyrics. So it's like I want to say the type of shit that you have, I can listen to it at my age and my nephew can listen to it. So it's like, you know how to kind of blend it so that like every age group can listen to it and appreciate it. As opposed to you got guys that are trying to, you know, they're older trying to sound like what the kids do. And it's like, dude, you can't be rapping about that shit. Whereas, yeah, you got the modern sound, but you talking about shit that makes fucking sense. Yeah. So I gotta commend you for that, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
You ain't just trying to jump the ship, you know, and just throw stuff to the wall. Like you can tell that, nah, that's his shit. Like you can tell.
Because I give a fuck about it. And I give a fuck about, it's like a whole lot of shit fucked up out here. And I feel like ain't nobody trying to regulate that shit. Like they just letting the shit go crazy. Like
I feel like a lot of the old heads are letting the shit slide.
They are.
Cause they already in a position until they straight. So they like fuck it.
Yeah, it's like they don't care no more.
Yeah,
so the only thing they'll do is, let me hop on their record so I can stay relevant.
Me and my son can't do that. I ain't hopping on no bullshit. I don't give a fuck. You can pay me $1 million, man. Kiss my ass. I'm not getting on that whack ass shit.
You ever had to turn any people down?
Nah. Because everybody, because I select who I fuck with.
Okay.
I don't just like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you had somebody hit you up and you like, you knew you weren't gonna fuck with it? Like you didn't necessarily have to turn them down. You just maybe got something and just didn't respond back. Like, nah, that shit's not for me.
Nah, cause I feel like God know who the fuck to send to me, cause He know the fuck I'm gonna say all my. Well, I thought we ain't talking about that shit. I got that what's that track with that nigga in Ghana, yo?
Man, you worldwide.
I got a track with that nigga in Ghana, bro.
Man, you worldwide, man.
He hit me up today too. Matter of fact, nigga named OK Wong. Go check out OK Wong Instagram. OK Wong.
Is that track out yet, or is it still?
I don't even think he dropped that bitch on his EP yet. I keep asking him, what the fuck is you waiting on, bro? And that shit hard. Like he came with the heat on that bitch. It's like he come on like some reggae shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I put my twist to it. Like,
Damn,
I fuck with bro.
You was all over the place, man.
Oh, let me do this because the last time I ain't do this shit.
Go ahead and do it.
He been calling my phone, texting my phone. Shout out the motherfucker that made 4 Bars instrumental. Shout out motherfucking Lou Goddamn Diamond. You hear me? For my phone just exploded. Well, you know, Kim, when we did that last one, I was twisted.
Man,
I was fucked up.
You know what? You were one of the calmest drunks I've ever seen.
And that's what everybody tell me.
You're one of the calmest drunks.
I be like, I was fucked up. They're like, for real? I couldn't tell. Like, yeah, I can hold that shit on.
Man, I can't tell. I can't tell. I mean, it's been maybe twice that you said that you was lit, but I ain't know.
Oh, yeah.
I would have never knew. I just thought, oh shit, maybe he's sleepy, or maybe he just zoned out.
No. You should have known who was that? Who was that fucking yellow house when you shot on? What was the video he shot the first one?
With the girl.
Life ain't fair.
Yeah, with the girl. Life ain't fair. I was fucked up then. I had that Jose Quavo.
You sure enough did have that bottle. You sure enough, because we was downtown at first. He had the whole bottle.
He was talking about the whole bottle. The last shit we did, bro, that fucking big ass bottle of pink we done had. Bro, ain't nobody drink that shit with me. I said, y'all some goddamn fools for getting this motherfucker.
How y'all leave him out back like that?
Cause I had bought them all another bottle. They was fucked up. We all felt good that day. We had a great time.
I can't believe he was drunk.
We got like 10 more minutes.
I got about 10 minutes. I told you, man, I was gonna go by fast.
That's the fastest 45 minutes of my life.
I told you, man, it was gonna go by fast. It was gonna go by fast. So the baby's the only person you rock with today.
The baby and Lil Baby. And man, yeah, the baby and Lil Baby.
You don't mess with Kendrick?
Kendrick?
Yeah. I mean, he talk about stuff.
I mean, he do, but
the Kendricks and the J. Coles. You're not a fan of
Kendrick? Yeah, I fuck with Kendrick. J. Cole, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. It's the person I was about to say after that.
Who you gonna say after that? Go ahead and say it.
That motherfucking Rock Nation goddamn hoe. I fuck hoe.
I don't think you would ever choose.
You see why I say 6ix9ine?
Nah.
Oh.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah. Don't you dare say you would take a deal from him. No. You don't you say you take a bad boy deal.
Take that.
No.
You better not take
not
that deal.
Like that. Nah,
don't
good,
take
bro.
it,
But at the same time, bro, it's like I feel like this. No. Because a lot of niggas be weak and put up with certain shit. Like I'm not tolerating nobody bullshit. And especially if it's some crazy shit, bro, you can get the fuck out of my face. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do no whole ass shit for nothing, bro. Like,
so you wouldn't take any business with him.
I mean, if he's talking about some shit that my lawyer's looking at and it's some good shit. But if you come sideways with some crazy shit, boy, you can get the fuck out of my face.
What if he says he don't want your lawyers looking at it?
Okay, so
cause he be doing that shit. He be like, at the moment you mention a lawyer, he's like, well, nah, I ain't got time for that.
And let me break this down to you. Any dumb motherfucker who would acknowledge that shit, when you say you don't want no lawyers looking at it, it's already some bullshit. So I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna fuck with you. Cause if you don't want no lawyers looking at it, that means some bullshit in there. So why the fuck would I fuck with a lawyer? Cause if your shit copacetic and everything good, you ain't gonna have no problem with it.
That's true. Money, so. You know the sad thing is somebody hungry to get in the game, they gonna sign it.
I ain't that hungry. I eat every day. Like for real.
So you wouldn't take a bad boy or a baby deal, cause you can't take the baby deal.
The baby?
I mean, like the baby from Cash Money.
Nah, he not.
The only way I would take a deal with him, I'd have to do all my communication with Slim.
That's a fact. They say the loudest nigga in the room always the weakest.
Yeah, it's baby.
Slim always quiet.
He probably got more money than everybody on that entire.
That's a fucking fact, though. He probably at the HNIC.
Some people are like, who is Slim?
Right. I don't know who the fuck he is. Like,
Top dog, though.
for real.
What about P?
Master P?
Yeah.
Man, Master P always help motherfucker. He got Snoop out that death row shit. Fuck yeah, I fuck with P.
You trying to deal with him these days?
These days?
Yeah. Cause you know everybody gonna be like, well, man, we ain't hear Master P since like the Last Supper.
But it ain't about it's about what the fuck he can do for you and that paperwork looking right. I'm all for paperwork. Not that other bullshit ass paperwork, but the paperwork when you dealing with contracts and shit. If that shit is right, then yes. You know what I'm saying? If you allow me to look over, I say I'm gonna get my lawyer to look at it. Okay, fine. Cool. Cause the nigga got connections and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't never count nobody out. Don't ever count nobody out, you feel? Not talking to you, but I'm just saying, like, don't count nobody out. Cause that nigga might have the shit that put shit in play, but I don't know. I feel what you said. That nigga selling snacks and shit.
But he loaded though, man.
Yeah. He got a whole lot of niggas shit in the grocery store right now. Rap snacks. Niggas don't even know that's P. Rap snacks, the baby or little baby boost. Like, bro, rap snacks. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said he put out some cereal.
Yeah, he got cereal.
He got the cereal
He
out.
got rice.
He got rice.
He got rice. Yeah.
I need to get bread.
I wonder how much I wonder how many people buying it though. Y'all had the chips yet?
Yeah, I be fucking with them joints.
They alright?
Depends on which ones you get.
See, I just assumed they was gonna just taste like
Yeah, so
bootleg.
you eat rap snacks on. You know what I mean?
She said that shit slow as hell. Hey, she ain't talk yet. You high as a bitch. I'm gonna fire you on Monday.
Y'all gonna take another shot? Y'all gonna take another shot? Y'all gotta take another.
Drink some of
Take
this
another
cracking, bro.
Y'all gotta take another. That cracking will change your life. I'm telling
And
you.
them no good.
It's not as bad as you think. What about the
I lit
turkey?
the joint. I was trying to see some. It tasted as if it was flammable.
That turkey is the best taste.
Yeah, he tried to light that shit on fire. I don't know if y'all got that on camera or not. He tried to light the motherfucking glass.
When I first,
Hey, look, I'm
Pass
wasting
me
living.
that turkey.
I was like, bro, just tricked me, bro.
Pass me that yeah.
Oh, this one, my bad.
I'm sorry,
This
y'all.
what you got. This what you gotta try right here.
Man, I'm not trying that shit. I don't think nobody brown. Brown make you go down.
That's what you gotta try.
It don't burn. It's like
It don't burn.
It's gonna burn you later.
Let me tell you something. At that 4 ball track, y'all heard that 4 ball track? In the caddy with the seat back around with a bitch. I ain't driving that bitch tonight. I'm in a rental. So I gotta be cautious.
what a candy.
But the motherfucking transmission went out on that bitch. So now,
Stop it, man.
I swear to God.
God.
I gotta get the bitch towed to the motherfucking transmission shop, see what's going on. I told her, I said, if it's a major repair, I'm gonna take it back to the car. Like, I love that goddamn truck. We're gonna pay $6,000 to get that motherfucker fixed. I don't give a fuck.
You gonna put a new one in there or rebuild it?
It depends on how fucked up it is. I love that truck though.
It's a clean truck, man.
That's my dream, bro.
That's a mean truck right there. I can't get a truck like that because I can't afford it. I can't.
Yes, you can. Trust me. I paid.
I saw the halogen shining on that joint when you pulled up for that show.
Come on, yo.
I saw them halogens. I'm like, oh, he got a truck. He ain't got like no he ain't got the baby truck. He got a truck.
That's my baby, man.
I'm praying for that truck, man. Nah, I am, man. I am. Lauren would tell you I'm not. I got the white boy mentality when it comes to cars. Like I like Civics and Celicas and Subarus and shit like that. So, but that truck was like the only because David Scott got one of them, and those
Lauren said, "Shout out David Scott."
Those are the only truck. You need to put him on there for a fucking hook for something.
Oh, he do music?
Man.
Hey, David Scott, when you see this fucking interview, man, hit Kev up.
Hey,
Hey, look, hit Kev up. Hey, look, this is the second time I'm gonna look directly in the camera. Hit my nigga Kev up and tell Kev you want to get in contact with me, boy. Let's work, Kev. If Kev's talking about you like that, man, boy, you got some shit.
No, you know who he needs to do something with? Danny.
Who said that?
You know my
Who
cousin
said that?
Danielle. Danielle Jackson.
Oh, I thought that was my girl that said. I was like, who the fuck you? How you know that?
You man, let me tell you something. And I'm not just saying this shit because she's my cousin. On everything I love, like God strike me right now. She is the closest to Aaliyah,
Oh.
the way she sounds, you will ever hear.
Come on, yeah, link me on
Lord,
No.
I swear for Jesus.
Make it happen.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Make it happen.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Hey man, look, let's talk about something while we live on this shit right now.
What you gotta talk about?
Why the fuck you always messaging me on Facebook? I done gave you my number 1,000 times. Like, bro, at this point, we fucking family, dog. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, here since we started, everywhere I go, you go. You know, your family.
I thought I gave you the number,
No.
man. I'll give it to you.
I can give it to you. Text it to me.
I swear I thought
Call
I gave
my
it to
phone. If you message me on Facebook for any, I don't clap me. How them motherfuckers do? Them girls when they start clapping, it's serious, nigga. Message me on Facebook one more goddamn time.
Man,
and don't
I
call my
swear
phone.
I thought you had it. I swear. No, you know how come I know you had? You might have the old number. But you know how come I know you got it? When we did that photo shoot for you and your moms and
You
your
talking about
family,
when she passed the fuck out.
that shit was scary. But I got you to text me the joint where it finds your location. Remember?
Yeah.
But see, I think you got an old number.
Yeah, I lost my old phone. That's what happened.
Well, I'll give it to you though. I'll give you a new number. How is your mom? How's she doing?
She doing alright, man.
I like your mom, and that shit scared me.
That scared me too. I'm glad I went there directly. I went to the car to get something.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. We ain't even finished the photo shoot. You still like,
Yeah, I know. Y'all gotta. We only did like what? I think we might have was supposed to be out there for a couple of hours. Y'all only might have been out there for an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all just let me know when, man. Y'all can finish that.
No, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
No, I'll do it. Cause look, the weather is trying to get,
Yeah, that shit be one way, then one day, then one day.
You're supposed to be in the 80s on Thursday.
Bullshit.
I'll be on the bike.
Come on now.
As soon as I get out of court, I'm gonna be on that bike.
So what's up with Myrtle Beach Bike Week this year?
I don't ever go. I don't.
And let me say y'all something. I ain't capping. I'm dead ass serious.
Who driving?
If the caddy right, we can pull everything down there. I plan on getting me some. For real. Like my daddy talking about going down there. She already told me if she not going, I can't go. So.
You gonna get you a bike?
Yeah.
Man, you go look. Get you a used one.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's where I fucked up. I wish so bad I didn't get a new bike because you can get a used one now for like 3 stacks.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I say go with that, man. What kind of bike you looking at?
I ain't even looking at the name. I want 1100. 1100. That's what I started out on, bro. Little motherfucker.
1100. That's powerful as shit, man. That shit's scary.
The first bike I rode was a Blackbird.
What's the one I just sold?
My daddy had the bike, right?
Uh-huh.
He sold it to somebody. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened. He sold it to somebody. So I seen this shit on Facebook, the marketplace. So I went and looked at it. I matched the VIN up and shit.
Same shit.
The same bike, and the title was still on my mama's name. But they fucked it up. They was like in a flood zone and all that shit. Took parts off of it. So I went and got the bike from North Carolina, bro, and pulled the bitch back to Virginia. But it was like so much shit wrong with it, I just ended up selling the bitch, bro. I said it's too much. Too much for one nigga.
You want a cruiser or a sport bike?
Sport.
You want the 1100, man.
I had, what was it? A Katana, a Suzuki Katana. 1992, 1100L.
I rode my buddy CBR 1000.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit scared the hell out of me. And it was like,
Well.
but see, here's the thing though. I like to beat the shit out of every gear.
Yeah.
When you on like a bike that's like a 750 or higher, when you get the second gear, you already pushing like 100. So it's like, then you gotta like slow down to get the other gears in. Whereas if you got like a 600 or something like that, you can at least beat the shit out of all the gears. You ain't gotta like slow down to get the other 3 in. You a daredevil. That's what it is.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this shit.
You a daredevil.
Hey, look. So, I tell you how to fuck up childhood. I'll tell you how to fuck up childhood, right? So, my daddy pissed me off one day. Nigga, hey, dad, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. On the Katana, right? Nigga pissed me off, bro. Bike was in my name. He put the bike in my name. So, I get on 95 going to Benson and shit. From North Carolina, going to Benson, North Carolina. Nobody, it's the winter. I'm a daredevil. So, yes, I'm riding the bike in the fucking winter.
God damn.
Damn it. Nobody told me it was gonna fucking snow that day, bro. I'm on 95. It starts snowing out of nowhere. I'm talking about bat shit crazy winter storm. Back tire fucked to hell, bro. I'm on 95. Get it. I'm like,
You gotta be freezing. You got to be freezing.
I'm cold, bro. I'm hitting that bitch, bro. I'm riding. I'm like, I can make it. But then when that snow starts sticking and that back tire was goddamn naked, that motherfucker start,
Man.
she vibrating on me. Bro,
Did you know about this?
No.
How? I done told you the story 1,000 times. Now you don't know about it. My daddy know what the fuck.
You made it all the way there. You had to
I had
pull
to
over.
take the fucking back roads and cruise that bitch, bro. And as soon as I got to my auntie house, bro, the fucking clutch plates went out. Bitch started smoking like a motherfucker. I made it there. My daddy say that shit to this day. My daddy said, you were crazy, motherfucker, to get on that bike in the snow. I said, bitch, I didn't know it was a snowstorm.
God damn, man. You probably was like on that bike like this, man.
Yeah, bro, I had to stop to the store and get gloves. I bought the gloves didn't work. Like, I don't know.
That shit don't never work. Everybody keeps saying
that shit don't work.
That shit never work. It never worked. Now, see, when I did it, my hands was hurting and my knees was all fucked up.
And then when I got right where I was at, with that back tire, even though I was on the back road, that motherfucker went and slide. I said, dear God. Hey, look, I went to start. Dear God. Don't let me die today.
See, you went further than me, man. Cause like even if as soon as I knew that it was gonna be like 50 or lower, I ain't touching the bike.
I was fucking with it all winter, bro. Like that's just, I don't know. When you love to ride, you love to ride. Like you gonna get out there and you gonna push that motherfucker.
How long a trip was that?
About an hour.
God damn, man. You got out that truck, was walking in the house like.
Bro, it took me 3 hours to warm up in that motherfucker. I swear to God, no lie. Like you said, God.
Strike Jakari down, strike me. No, I put that on my fucking son. Like it took me 3 hours to warm up in that bitch, bro.
She gonna kill you.
Man,
She ain't gonna want you to have a bike now. I can see it now. If she do something make you mad, you gonna hop on that joint and go right down.
Yeah, you can have a bike. I just told him I'm not riding on it with him.
Why not?
No.
Cause you scared of.
Cause I'm gonna do like I did on the way here with that Charles. I put my foot in that bitch. That motherfucker. Wham!
You do that with her on the back.
Yeah.
I love my life too much. Right, exactly.
God damn. Well, look, man. I appreciate you coming. Look, I tell everybody when they hear 45 minutes, they're like,
That's the only thing I can't protect them from.
I had no idea it go by like that.
Yeah.
You gonna come back on one day?
Man, what the fuck kind of business? You
Man,
know, I'm rocking with you, baby. I'm fucking with the Kevolution.
Man, no, I gotta ask. How can people get a hold of you?
How can people get a hold of me? Alright, we're gonna do this shit right this time. Lil Rodnee. LilRodnee. 2 E's on that shit, you hear me?
All social media.
Yeah, excuse me.
Oh.
That liquor. You got shit on I know you got shit on iTunes. I've heard
Yeah,
some stuff.
iTunes, Apple Music. You can put your picture on Facebook, goddamn it, and type me a Lil Rodnee. You can put my song on it.
Now look, I gotta ask you about this before I let you go, because this is something that I cannot stand being an artist. So the way we do streams now, like I hate the fact. So I got a little album out, and it's been out for a couple of years, and I think the most like lifetime of streams I have on all social media with that might be 30 G's, but at the end of the day, with that 30 G's across the board with every streaming site, you know how much I made? Like
I can understand that.
like 60-something bucks.
Right, because I'm in the same predicament you in.
Can that be changed?
Fuck yeah. I guess we gotta get our own goddamn streaming service. Like, for real. Like, cause it's really crazy and it's really fucked up. Like, for real.
Because it makes you not even want to put nothing up there.
I mean, yeah. I ain't even tell you what the fuck my goddamn United Masters looking like.
Man.
I mean, well, I ain't gonna tell you what my United Masters looking like.
I'll say this. I've made more money off of doing features for people than I have off of my own stuff. And I don't even understand how the fuck that's possible.
I've made more money selling cocaine.
He being real.
Oh look, I'm tripping, y'all. I'm point. Hey look, let me get the fuck up out of here.
You could say so.
Lauren, like she ready to put me the fuck out right now.
No, she's feeling good.
Yeah.
No, the majority of your money is gonna come from doing features, as you said, and shows. Show money
and
is
selling
how
cocaine.
these artists.
It is horrible now. It is.
I don't sell cocaine no more though. That's a long story.
Hey, no, look, hey.
Nah, for real, the niggas
growth.
went on the straight. Yeah, right. That's growth. I came from a long way. You hear me, dog?
It's some bullshit. I hate
It
that
is,
shit.
though.
Every time I see the statement next month, it pisses me off.
You know what that mean though? We just gotta go hard out of this bitch. We gotta make the motherfuckers pay us. And we can make them motherfuckers pay us. And we starting right here, right now today on the Kevolution.
We gonna think of something, man. Cause like this shit, I thought when Jay bought Tidal, I thought, all right, he about to make a fucking change.
Yeah, for yourself.
And I'm like, like that. I think Tidal is like the smallest payout out of all of them. No, I take that back. I think no, it is Tidal. I think Tidal is the smallest payout. Spotify is the highest. Then it's Apple. And then there's a couple more, and then it's Tidal. I might be wrong, but I know it's not the number one site for making money.
I almost said the business name. We just all got to get together and open us a business like that. Then we can just push all that money behind that shit.
Man, I'm down for it, man. Cause it's like this 9 to 5 shit. I can't do it.
You see how slow she shook her head? She like,
uh-oh.
I'm feeling good over here.
That's what it is.
Oh, man. I appreciate you for letting me come through.
Oh, man, not a problem.
Because let me tell you, this was an invitation. We was out there. I don't know if y'all know, but we shooting this reality show called The Fast Life. So we out there shooting The Fast Life. Me and Pat out there talking, and then out of nowhere, Kev come like, y'all should just come get on the Kevolution. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this was an invitation. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just consider myself special because I don't feel like a lot of niggas get invited like that. Because I ain't going to tell y'all. See, I ain't going to say that.
No, go ahead. Don't do
he
that.
He said, don't say that.
Go ahead and say it. Don't
say that.
Go ahead.
I don't feel like a lot of niggas getting invited like that. He told me, man, you ain't got to pay shit. You ain't got to do nothing. Got to da. Like, fuck it. We go goddamn come.
Cause see, you know why I don't charge? Cause I know there's a lot of podcasts they charge people to come on.
Yeah.
But the reason why I don't charge is because number one, you guys are doing us a favor, and in reality, if I was where I really want to be. Any podcast that brings y'all on, they should be paying y'all to come on.
Yeah.
So for me to say, okay, well, I'm gonna charge. I think it was one podcast charging like $100, and it was like, why the fuck am I gonna charge somebody $100 to come on my show?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any sense at all. So I try to I look at the business aspect of it because I know you got a shit ton of fans. They're going to know you're going to be on here. And then that helps me out. So it's like everything doesn't always have to be about, I got to make money off of people. Because what the fuck's the point? If I take the money, how's that really helping me? Like in the long run.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that. So for what he just said, what I just said, we about to get a whole building or some shit. And we got a building. So we about to just take all the shit out of the room and we charge everybody. Fuck y'all. And we gonna get rich. Hey man, we gotta be like Birdman, Jay-Z out this bitch. I got your back, bro. He said, man, I can't have
I know I don't like Baby. Like I know I don't like Baby. I like Jay, but I hate him at the same time. Yeah. Cause he be fucking people and he do petty shit.
Hey look, so like this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I get the fuck about this bitch cause I gotta use the bathroom and I can't smoke cigarettes in here. So I'm glad you said that, cause like with that shit, I know you seen that shit because I know you on time and shit, and you pay attention to what the fuck going on. With that DMX shit, right? Mm-hmm. When he was the A&R shit for somebody,
on Def Jam.
Yeah, on Def Jam, and he said he did a concert with DMX. And he said, goddamn, DMX was in the background. Nobody saw him. He started, He said the motherfuckers went crazy. Yep. He said he was at this point. He was like, how the fuck I'm gonna compete?
He said then he started to pray and then everybody started crying.
Yeah, and he admitted to fucking DMX, bro.
I can believe
to get in where the fuck he went to.
I can see it.
So moral of the story, bro, we gotta start fucking niggas too, and I'm gone.
Man,
and I'm gone.
It's the Kevolution, man.
It's the Kevolution, man.
Y'all heard it live.
Bitch, fucking with my nigga Kevin Jaxon. Kevin, go ahead. I'm not gonna talk no more. I gotta go to the back.
Hey, look, he just ended it right there. Until the next one, y'all be easy.
I'm gon' go loco, I'ma lose my whole don't cap. Don't make me go back, don't make me relapse. Turn to the maximum, you wanna feature with